Hello everybody, and congratulations Kapana Primary School on this incredible milestone and achievement of 50 years. 50 years of empowerment, education, of developing these young people and young leaders. Thank you so much for your service, and so incredibly happy and proud to join you today. I am Lizette Morais, an alumni of Kapana Primary School, enrolled in 1984 and graduated in 1990. Today I am the founder and leader of a foundation called Arise, and Arise is supporting leaders, creatives, lovers, all people, as many as I can, to come into their wholeness and their regenerative power to self-heal. And I get to bring these people to sanctuaries like this one behind me, which is what I hope the very first Arise sanctuary in Portugal, Monserrate, where I am right now. And we work on aligning them to their soul essence, to their self. And this meant that I had to walk a journey where I was understanding that actually we have 4 different bodies. We have a mental body, an emotional body, a physical body, and an energetic body. And every single one of these bodies actually requires different modalities, different tools, different processes. And Arise is intending to be a center of consciousness and grouping all these modalities together so that we can step in wholeness. I've been doing this work since 2012, when I retired from my corporate career. Before that, I was an executive working with leadership development. So I've always been very passionate that people is what makes the world go round, versus the common belief that it's money that makes the world go round. Actually, it's people. And that is truly the foundation that Kapana Primary School taught me. I am forever grateful that Kapano Selibi Pikri Botswana was my foundation, because I know that our childhoods and the beginning of our life and what we believe is possible for ourselves is really the starting point, and it's where we will either believe in our dreams or we will believe in our own consciousness of what's possible for ourselves. Kapano taught me 3 critical things. The first thing it taught me was diversity. Being a small mining town that would attract expat engineers from all around the world and integrated within the local community in Botswana, I learned that no matter where we come from, whatever creed, whatever religion, whatever culture, whatever ideology, that is our individual wealth, it is our individual blessing, if you will. But we can also come together under a shelter in a collective and bow our heads to divine energy, to a higher power than us, and we can find the balance within us to create a harmonious life with all those around us. And I was in this beautiful environment of diversity, of acceptance, of tolerance, of respect. And that was the values that I got from Botswana and from this school and this community in specific. The other primary thing I got was the values, this honoring of the difference of each other, but also recognizing that in the end, every human being actually wants the same things. He wants to feel safe, wants to find their own contribution. And in Kapano, everybody got to do that. With the diversity of our education, with the diversity of our activities, I saw all of these adults coming in and creating something out of really nothing, and creating a celebration for us to find different things that we're good at. So some people were incredible at academics, I was not, but we celebrated the academics as much as we celebrated the school play, as we celebrated swimming, as we celebrated athletics and cross country. And with the diversity of all of these different expressions and innate strengths, natural strengths, each person could find their unique way to shine. So I learned the foundation of what Arise is all about and what I believe evolution is about. is that if every seed is planted in fertile soil, it will definitely produce the fruit that it's innately meant to produce. If Kapano did me any disservice, was to think that all of the world was like that. And of course, as I left Kapano, graduated, went into boarding school, then moved to Portugal, then started my corporate career in Holland, you know, life kicked my behind, right? It is not like that. I found it incredibly hard sometimes to navigate life. And I, just like everybody else, have not been unscathed that life can be really hard. I've gone through cancer in the family, death, bankruptcy, divorce, betrayal, all the things that can bring us to our knees at times. And it was this seed of this school and all the role models that I had in my life, that I was blessed to have in my life, that I was very aware that I had a choice to either become a cautionary tale for somebody of like, don't do that, or an inspirational example of that truly we have within us the potential to realize that which we most dream. And I get to spend my life now as a teacher of consciousness, as a way shower that our dreams are possible to realize, and really as a guide to hold the energetic space to support people to find that truth and that strength and that power within them. So, Kapano, I thank you for the current and the past faculty. A very special mention to my ex-principal, Derek Renish, and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Renish, who have been a lifelong example for me, of a couple who live and work and play together and lead together. Truly, you have been an inspiration to me that I, to this day, look up to and I appreciate. To Mrs. Knox, who taught me how to love music, which is such an important part of everything I do today, and the healing modalities or the transformational modalities that I most like to work with. To Mrs. Silla Wilson, who taught me to love my body and to learn how to move, and the importance also of music. Mr. Brand, for your fantastic plays, and so many different members of faculty that have sown these seeds that is my life today. And I know that you have sown seeds in many of my fellow alumni. For the current faculty, I thank you for your service, so much more than just a job. You as role models and as examples of possibility for these young minds, you have more responsibility than you could ever know, and I just want to honor your service. Whether it is recognized or not, I hope that you know how important it is, and I want to thank you. For my fellow alumni around the world, scattered to the four winds in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Europe, still in Africa, wherever you may be, I hope that you remember the unity consciousness that was seeded in us, the confidence that we do matter and that we do make a difference. Every life matters. Every single life matters. And wherever you are, I hope that you are well, that you are flourishing, that you are finding your way, and that you are making the difference that you are here to make. And to our young leaders and our current students, I want you to know that you matter. I want you to know that you are beautiful and important and significant just as you are. And I hope that you never ever forget it. And no matter what happens, that you can return to the foundations and the example that really we are the ones who make the world around us. I want to thank you, Principal Lavina, for this opportunity to share this video, for your service, beloved, and I just want to thank you all. I celebrate with you, and I send you this beautiful crystal song. So, blessings, everybody, and thank you. Much love, everyone.